Well, hello there, and thank you for tuning in to What I Need. This is now episode 25. If you could do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button, and if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to discuss, leave them in the comments below. Alright, guys, let's get started. Well, I had a moment yesterday. I was kind of like really pissed off. And usually I stay, positive and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to be a little quiet. My daughter's sleeping. Excuse me. Yeah, as I said, usually I try to be as positive with situations as possible, and I usually do. Yesterday, however, I don't know. I think it had to do with being a little sick, because I've been a little sick for like the past 2 weeks now. It's been annoying as all hell. Dang, been like up at night, coughing, felt like I got a damn hair in the back of my throat. Had to like pop a bunch of NyQuil and vitamin C and whatever. But yeah, so I mean, I think that's what started off my mood. Like, I just woke up feeling like shit. Like, my nose was clogged, I was snotting up, I was coughing, had a headache, the whole damn thing. The second I woke up in the morning. And so I was like already not in a good mood about that. And so I just, did what I usually do and just said, fuck it, I'm going to just keep on moving. And did my best not to let that affect me. And, I mean, I still was like, just like, about the day. And after the market closed, I've been trying my hardest to apply for a big ass loan. Like a big ass loan, like $10,000. I've been trying to get that happening because I have a lot of projects that are already done, lined up, ready to go. The only thing missing is the financial backing, which I'll get back on top of. It's just annoying that November and December really put me in a hole. And so I was just trying to apply for, a $10,000 loan, which I know might sound crazy. But, I mean, if you think about it, $10,000 really isn't that much. But that's what I was trying to apply for. And then I got approved. It said I got approved. I mean, I've been working on my credit for a long time. So that all happened. And so they called me up and they say, hey, if your car was 1 year newer, we would have approved you. I'm like, oh my God, you gotta be shitting me, man. Really? Like, that's it? So I already took a hit on my credit score for applying for that damn loan. And then I got denied. And it really pissed me off because I was really looking forward to that. I'm like, shit, all right, let's get this going, man. And it didn't happen. And I immediately got pissed off, and it messed up my mood bad. For like, it just really affected my mood really badly for like about 2 or 3 hours. I was just disappointed, pissed off, and all that. And, my friend was trying to, make it better and just say, maybe it's just the universe telling you something. And that's usually what I say. But this time I was negative as shit. I'm like, man, fuck the universe. Being patient. He's like, well, sometimes shit doesn't happen overnight. I'm like, I know shit doesn't happen overnight. That's the problem with entrepreneurs and shit like that. When they do get shit going and then it blows up big as hell, people are like, man, you got lucky. That happened overnight. It's like, no, bitch, shit, this hasn't been an overnight thing. Like, I've been working on shit for years and years and years and years. It's not like some overnight shit. I just got pissed off because I wanted to hurry up and get it started. And I was right there. I was right there about to get the damn loan. Didn't happen. And so he was like, hey, maybe it just wasn't the right time. I'm like, fuck that shit. It is the right time. They were just being dicks. Yada, yada, yada. And then I kind of zoned out to my music, had my smokes and my tea like I usually do. And I was just thinking, like, fuck it. What am I getting so mad for? I mean, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. And, you know, when you're already pissed off, hearing that shit, like, well, there's nothing you can do, just pisses you off even more. Like, when you want something and you don't get it, and then, you know, you're told, well, you know, you just gotta wait a little longer. Just be patient. It's like, fuck you, I don't want to be patient. I'm not trying to be fucking patient. God damn it. It's like, ugh. And so that's what happened. But I zoned out to some music and smokes and had my tea. And I just thought about it. I was like, man, I really did overreact. I really let that shit get to me. But I mean, it was a combination of being sick. You know, the whole day was bad. But I let it go. And I just said, you know what, fuck it. Like, if the universe is telling me anything, it's just telling me that it's not gonna fucking help me. It's not telling me it's not time. It's just telling me, fuck you, no money. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Looks like I just got to do this shit all 100% my own. Just means it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. And yeah, but I let it go after like 2 or 3 hours or so. And that's what I wanted to bring up today, was like how you guys deal with situations like that. That's what I want to know. I mean, I get stories all the time in direct messages, but I'm trying to have you guys leave those in the comments. But like, see, in a normal situation, or in my old situation, I would have just got drunk and been pissed off and whatever. But I didn't. I let it happen. I let it go, and just kind of took a break from everything. And then it moved on to this day. And so this day was cool. I mean, the second the markets, I caught a stock and I didn't get rid of it fast enough, and I ended up losing $50. So like the past 2 days hasn't been going too great, but I'm staying motivated. Such is how I got up and I did this podcast. I didn't even think about anything. I just turned it on and here we are. And you know, that's how the rest of my day is gonna be too. I mean, I got a new my friend let me borrow his mic and interface. So actually, this is gonna be a transition on what's going on with the podcast. It's probably gonna sound, well, it better sound a lot better, because I'm going to actually have an interface where I can mix the vocals a little bit. The vocals, the voice sounding on it, and all that. I'm probably going to get my guest speaker, if not on the next podcast, then the one after. But yeah, so I mean, that's what I decided to do. And I mean, that's just one thing you got to do, is when and I've said it many times before, when shit gets down, you can't stay stuck down. You can't stay pissed off and, well, fuck it then, and this and that. You can't do that. You cannot do that, because all that does is prolong whatever it is that you really want to happen. Like, how did I let that bullshit affect me all the rest of yesterday and into the day? I mean, I would have lost out on so much other shit. And but I'm not. You can't let it affect you too long. Of course, I'm not saying don't get pissed off and all that shit, because that's natural emotions. It's gonna happen. Like when you stub your toe, it's not like you're gonna stub your toe and laugh about it. Nah, man, it's the most annoying thing. Hit right your pinky toe right at the edge. That shit hurts. Of course you're gonna be pissed off. But what I'm saying is try to control how long you allow the motions to flow. Like, you've gotta, I think it would be unnatural not to get mad. So that's why I say, allow the emotions to flow, but don't dwell on them for too long, because then you're going to get stuck in your bubble of being pissed off, and it's just going to prolong your projects of what you want to do, whether it's fitness, business, whatever it is. And speaking of fitness, I got to get my ass on this jump rope. I bought a jump rope Christmas. I still haven't used this shit. I'm just sitting here looking at the jump rope like, man, brand new. And in my head, I'm using every excuse not to do it. I know I want to do it. I'm just too damn lazy. Just get up outside and start jumping in one place. But I'm gonna get on it, but not today, because I already have plans. Which after this podcast, I'm gonna get on to setting up the new workstation for the podcast, and hopefully you guys will hear the difference. It will be the next podcast. The very next podcast I upload will be off that thing if it works, and hopefully it does. So yeah, that's just what's going on. Please tell everybody what's going to be happening on the next podcast. Once we get to episode 30, I'm going to try to make it where every podcast we try to get somebody featured on it, one way or another. So those are 2 new updates that I wanted to let you know. It wasn't really any lesson for today, but I mean, just more of information and all that stuff. But all right, guys, I am going to get back to work. You guys get back to work, or whatever it is that you're doing. Do it, and do it with enthusiasm, and have a great day. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to What I Need. This is now episode 25.